Hi everybody, I'm Zilla Blitz and welcome to another episode of American Truck Simulator and Happy Halloween. Here we are, the black trailer with pumpkins on it. We're taking Halloween candy. We have to make 13 deliveries by the new extended deadline, which is November 6th. Let's get this underway. Now we are in Laurel, Montana. It doesn't look like, based on the event rules, that there's any restrictions on distance of deliveries or anything like that. So shorter deliveries seem to work, and I found one right down the road to Billings. So I think this is going to be a double header episode. We're going to take these candies that we've got an hour and a half down to Billings, drop them off, see if we get more candy, and take it to someplace else. Our goal for the next few episodes is to be a happy Halloweener. So we are going to keep going here. Let's take a right and get out. So we'll see you. A beautiful day. What time is it game time? It is Wednesday, 9 o'clock in the morning, game time. Looks like we're going to arrive about 10:30 or so. We've got plenty of gas, plenty of sleep. Truck's in good shape, and it's beautiful weather. So we'll get down the road here a little bit and connect shortly. Quite a few things to talk about on this, perhaps a shorter episode, but we'll be back soon. $700. So we're about an hour into our first delivery here. We only have about 39 minutes left. As you saw, we got a $700 fine, and to my defense, I have my wheel on its default settings, which means that I really have to hammer the brake, and it caught me off guard. I forgot that I have to do that when I have it on its default settings. I explained that a long time ago, and I'm not going to do it again, but there's two settings that I have for my wheel, the fully calibrated ones and the default ones. And the default ones, I really have to press the brake pedal a long way on this Logitech G920. So sometimes that catches me off guard, but I can see our destination here coming up all ahead. Happy Halloween Event, 13 deliveries. I think it crosses over both games. I'll check that later. So I think you could do like 7 in Euro Truck Simulator and then 6 in American Truck Simulator. I don't think it matters which game you do it in. Pretty excited for another event, and I might call to our attention here when I put up my 10 most wished-for features of Euro Truck Simulator and American Truck Simulator. One of those features was a more event-based kind of weekly events and timely events and things like that. Whoa, I really gotta press the pedal here. Yeah, probably want to adjust this, but okay, don't want to mush these cars. But yeah, so one of the things I mentioned in that episode here, I'll show it, was more kind of dynamic and kind of event-based games. So you kind of have event. I was thinking like weekly goals and things like that. Now, just remind you, at that point in time, there hadn't been an event in American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator for a long time. But over the last couple months, we've had 4 events in the games, right? We had the 10th anniversary for Euro Truck Simulator 2. We had the Hanover event. We had the Montana released event. And now we have Happy Halloween. So I'm not saying anything, but maybe SES Software was watching that episode and then said, hey, we should have more events. I don't know. I'm probably kidding. Oh, I should also say one other thing, too. One of the other things I mentioned in that episode was it would be really cool to have parking tutorials and parking challenges. And now we have a new achievement in the game, upcoming. It's still not active yet, where it's about parking the truck 20 times. So I really got to crank on the brakes here. So is it just coincidence that 2 of the things I mentioned in that episode suddenly seem to be happening in the game? I don't know. It's kind of a mystery, huh? Anyway, we're here, looks like, so let's pull in now and see if we can park this. I hope we get a nice parking challenge. Now, I have a slight confession to make. I went to a college football game earlier in the day, and I may have had... Where did we go? Oops, I went to the wrong place here. Okay. We should get gas, but I don't want to make that turn again. We'll go out over here. We'll get sorted out, then we'll see when we get to the final event. A little bit of a quick turn there. Jump the gun a little bit. Alrighty, now we're here. And we should be okay. But yes, as I was mentioning before I took that wrong turn, went to a college football game today, this afternoon, and may have had a few beverages. So we might be a little bit coordinating challenged here. Let's just say, 40, I wanted a 90. Okay, let's see what we can do. This one looks pretty straightforward. It's just right here. Yeah, it's right in front of us here. All right, I'll line this up and then see how we do here. All righty, we are all lined up. Let's see if we can, with our coordination challenge, still get this in to the parking lot here in the parking spot on the first turn. We're at UPS now, apparently. That makes sense, taking candy to UPS, right? I think we got to cut it tighter here. We got to come straight. I think we're a little wide. We're going to hit that pole, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe we can save it. Looking pretty good here, actually. Let's see what we got. I'm kind of crooked, aren't I? Maybe we can save it. Maybe it'll give it to us. We can wiggle it right here. Bingo! We're home. There we are. In. Halloween candy delivered. Let's see if this registers for one of our first of our 13 deliveries here. And then we'll go make another one. Pretty quick one there. Not much. The nice thing about the event deliveries is they tend to pay pretty well. Not much experience, 182, but $6,000 for an hour delivery. I would do that in real life. I love the background here to the event. And yes, sure enough, there are no minimum distance requirements. So we now have 1 out of 13 deliveries for the Happy Hauloween event. Let's line another one up. I'll be right back, and then we'll go do one more. Alrighty, so we have treats right over here at the UPS store. Here they are. We'll get these hooked up, and we're taking them to Lewiston, about 3 hours away. So pretty quick starting progress here, I think, for our Happy Hauloween event. 2 quick deliveries, and we are a little bit shy of 1/6 of the way there. We'll get this hooked up, and then we'll get out on the road. Alrighty, more Halloween candies hooked up. Our goal, by the way, still financially here, is to get enough money to get the sleeper cab, because as you can see, we can still kind of see through the back of the trailer here. So really want to get the sleeper cab on this, but it's going to take us a while, I think, because getting this next level, when you start getting higher up in the levels, it just takes a little while to get there. So let's see, we got 3 hours to go. We'll probably need gas on the way. But other than that, I think we're okay. Sleep looks pretty good. And again, the weather's holding up nicely here. So we'll get out on the road in a little bit, and then we will chat some more. So we just got through, it looks like, I'm thinking it's the outskirts of Billings, but lots of lights, some traffic, some tricky turns, and some drivers that weren't turning left at the intersection when they could. But now we're out into the countryside here, picking up some wide open spaces. We get some good views and things like that. Haven't been able to drive. I haven't been able to make any videos for a little while. I just kind of thought I'd chat about that. I had kind of a trip for about 5 days or so. And then for my work doesn't change when I miss work days. It's still the same amount of work. So once I got back, I had to do all the 2 days of work, 3 days of work, really 2 days of work that I missed, that all piled up, and I had to fit that into 3 days. So that made for like 3 really long days. So that made 5 days away from making videos. It morphed it into like 8 or 9 days away from making videos. But now I'm back, and I don't really have any travel coming up soon. So I'm hopeful to get back into a groove here. And I can say that, you know, like, we played the game now for a couple years for Euro Truck Simulator. Been playing American Truck Simulator. This is like the 69th episode, I think, or something like that, 70th. But getting up there in episodes for American Truck Simulator too. And, you know, my kind of desire to play the game has always been positive. Like, I've never kind of sat down and said, oh, I don't want to do this, you know. But it varies in that positive. Like, to sometimes, like, I'm super excited to play. Other times I'm like, yeah, I want to play. And other times like, oh yeah, this is cool, once I get playing and stuff like that. So my motivation to play has kind of gone along this little bit of kind of a continuum, if you would, from like really excited tonight. I can say though, the later times when I've been playing, I've been really excited to play, build the company, kind of make things work a little bit better and stuff like that, and play the game more. So like, I'm right now, like, really excited to drive in the game. And I think a lot of it actually has to do, I think we can get gas here, right? This is not maybe the right turn to do, but come over here and get that. So yeah, we'll get gas. But yeah, so I am really excited to play now. I want to kind of build the companies in both games. I want to set up that Pro Mods thing for the new series for Euro Truck Simulator 2. So really kind of excitement to play might be like kind of the highest it's been in a long time since, you know, probably, at least probably like 4 or 5 months or something like that, which is good. So I'm really excited to drive more and make more episodes and things like that. There was kind of a lull where I kind of made not a ton of episodes over the course of a couple months here, probably recently more than anything else, but excited to be back and things like that. So, and I'm excited for this event too, and all the events they've been having, and the rumors of Texas, right? with the new events, that usually precursors a new DLC. And I know we talked about this in the Euro Truck Simulator 2 episode, the recent one. But with the kind of the hidden events coming up, some of the videos coming up from Texas, could it be true that Texas may get released before the end of the year, which would make for a great holiday season, wouldn't it? That would be so much fun to have Texas come out in 2022. I got a couple weeks off from work right at the end of the year in December, and that'd be really neat to have a new DLC to explore during. It looks like yellow, right? I can go. I don't know why he's waiting. All right, they're going, but I think we're okay here. Let's be bold. All right, through this little town. We're back out, hopefully on the highway here. We'll get moving a little bit. But yeah, about an hour and 49 minutes left to go. We'll check in shortly as we get closer to our final destination. I'm going to kind of take a screenshot here. I'm going way too fast for this town, aren't I? And so far, even with kind of the coordination challenged from the college football event today, I seem to be doing okay. So fingers crossed we don't end up in a stream somewhere. But oops, there's the police. No ticket for us though. All right, we're good. We'll see you in a little while. So we've got about a little bit over an hour left, and we are in the wide open spaces now, taking our Halloween candies across the flat parts of Montana, although we can see the mountains off in the distance there too. But about an hour left to go. It's been a pretty straightforward drive so far. No fines or anything on this one. So far only the $700 on the red light and that first red light when we had early on in that first delivery. One of the things I was realizing we have to do that I've forgotten about, and I feel kind of bad that I forgot about it, is that we lost Diesel, our dog. Remember Diesel? He used to sit right there. And now I don't know where he is. I think we got a new truck, and I think I left him in the old truck, which is, I probably should go figure that out. I think they throw people in jail for stuff like that, right? But I think one of our other drivers has him and is probably taking good care of him. But we're going to get Diesel back soon. I kind of think I want to get the sleeper back first so I can put Diesel back and he has his own bed and he's super comfy, because this is a little bit tight here for Diesel, and then we won't be able to see to the right when we look to the right and stuff like that. So maybe it's get our sleeper and then we're going to get Diesel out of the old truck and bring him back here. I kind of miss Diesel though. He was a cool buddy to have. And we need some more hitchhikers like Darth Vader and stuff like that too. So we'll have to check out to see what's available there. The other thing, the last thing I was thinking of is, this is the 69th episode, right? And very early on, in like episode 2 or 3 or something like that, we got a $400,000 loan to buy the first truck and kind of upgrade stuff and things like that. And there's still $85,000 left to pay in that loan. So I'm thinking the payments for the deliveries in the events are pretty good. So I think we're going to make $12,000 or $13,000 for the short delivery, and we just made $5 or $6 for that one. So I think candy pays well. I mean, that's pretty obvious. I think we all know that. But I'm thinking might actually like to pay off our loan. I know financially it doesn't make that much sense, but it seems like every day at noontime it goes ka-ching ching and we lose like between $5,000 and $6,000. So kind of thinking it might be nice to just get rid of that problem. Oh, we're in Lewiston now, so we must be getting pretty close. Yeah, about 27 minutes left. So I think we're going to save up for that, trying to work for another level to get the sleeper cab, get Diesel, our dog, back, and then, of course, complete the Halloween event. So lots of things to do here. I think Lewiston was the city with all the traffic lights, right? There's a rocket off to the right. Why is there a rocket in Lewiston? And there's an artillery. Whoa, gotta pay attention here. There's artillery. Do you see that? There was an artillery gun cannon on a train chassis there. Interesting. The mysteries of Lewiston, Montana that we know nothing about. Might have to look that up between now and the next time. But anyway, we'll continue on a little bit more to go. 19 minutes to go. It's probably going to take a while because it's city driving, and I recall there's a good bit of traffic lights here in Lewiston. So we'll see you as we get closer to our final destination. So we are taking our candy here. It looks like, where are we going? A farm? Must be having a big Halloween party at the farm here for all their kids. These Lewiston children must eat a lot of candy if one farm here is getting, or maybe they feed it to the cows. Maybe the cows go trick-or-treating? I don't know. It's a mystery. There's lots of mysteries. Why are there rockets in Lewiston? Why are they having a, whoa, bit of sloppy driving there. DFA, dairy farmers. Why are we taking a truckload of candy to a dairy farm? There's a lot of mysteries about Lewiston. 90 parking, though. I'm happy about that. Oh, this one looks good. What could possibly go wrong? So that looks like we got to go straight back here. Where is the parking spot? Right there. Oh, it's off on the corner there, too. Oh, actually, this doesn't look that bad. I think we can go this way and then just loop around, right? Where is the parking? Oh, it's right here in the spot. Yeah, this doesn't look that bad. Anyway, we'll get this set up and then we'll see how we do. Oh, we are lined right up for this, right? All right, 90, here we go. First shot. Can we do it this way? I think so, at least to start, right? Whoops. Got to put it in reverse first. There we go. Go that way. Now we slide by the fence. Don't want to take out the farmer's fence because he's right there watching us. He's got a notebook out and everything like that too. He's got a pretty sharp eye on us here. Go right around this here. Now we'll switch to the front. Whoops, that's not the way I wanted to go. Fix it. Fix it. We want to go this way now. I think. Now we want to turn it and drop it in there. Nice and straight. Feel like we're doing pretty well for this. I should go to college football games more before I back up big semi-trailer trucks and have a lot of beverages. Not a lot, but, you know, more than one. I drive better like this. It's interesting. It's a science experiment, right? How does alcohol improve hand-to-eye coordination? I think this is a conclusive evidence that it really... Oops, hit something there. But I think it really helps because... Look at that. 2 for 2 on parking. We totally nailed that one. More conclusive evidence that alcoholic beverages improve driving coordination. There you go. I don't know what else there is to say. But anyway, we are here. Let's tee this one up and get the money. So we have $85,000 more to pay on our loan. I wonder if we can pay that off pretty soon. It'd be nice to get rid of that. So then we don't have to worry about like paying $6,000, $8,700, $10,000 for 3 hours of work. That's more than I make in real life, for sure. Not much experience again, 334. Still, that doesn't look like halfway to level 25. Level 25 is our sleeper. So many things to do. That brings us to the end today. Happy Halloween. 2 of 13 events. Yes! 11 more to go, right? 13 minus 2 is 11. Next, we'll do a couple of these in Euro Truck Simulator 2, episode 103, as we try to finish the Grand Tour achievement. Going from, this time from Lithuania back into Russia. I think it's like my 50th attempt to try to complete that event. But we'll see you over there. And thanks for tuning in. If you have any questions, let me know. How is the Happy Halloween event going for you? Have you finished it? Have you started it? I am liking all the events they've got going on lately. And we have, what, $58,000. So, yeah, just a few more and we can pay off our loan. See you in a little while, everybody. We'll see you in another episode soon. Now that I'm not traveling, I hope to get some more out pretty regularly here. So take care, everybody. Have a great day.